Well, always here to help is Lucy Zelich on a Wednesday evening. Lovely to see you, my beautiful friend.
Lovely to see you, my handsome friend.
Now, Stephen Connery is in other places helping out, so it gives us an opportunity for No Sooks, No Mercies. I want to say Scott Yung is a bloke who's got a fascinating career, ran for the Libs in the seat of Bennelong. Fascinating podcast with him and Mark Boris if you want to learn more about his life. But I'm pleased to say he's in the man cave right now. Scott, lovely to see you, mate.
Paul, great to see you, mate.
Lovely to see you. All right. So, Scott and Lucy, no doubt, both of you paying attention today to inflation going up, the inevitable consequences of normal people. But what about that little story that just, who cares? It's the credit card. Spending has increased by $57 billion in the federal government, which means taxes keep going up, spending goes up by more, the difference becomes the deficit. There'll be 10 more of those. Intergenerational report says there'll still be deficits till 2060. So $1 trillion of debt will at some point become 1.5. Yet today, Jim Chalmers, Scott, nothing to see here. We're managing everything. It's all okay. Why do people believe them?
Well, they're great at marketing, Paul.
Yeah.
And I think this is the single biggest issue facing Australians right now.
Yeah.
What Australia is going through is a period of deficits and growing debt, thanks to a growing bureaucracy, state and federal. And if we look at some of those numbers, as you were talking about, we're looking at $36.8 billion when it comes to a budget deficit, close to $1 trillion worth of debt for the first time in our country's history. And many viewers out there and listeners will go, well, what does that mean? It means that the government right now, in interest payments alone, a year is paying $26 billion a year, a day, $70 million, and for the average taxpayer, $1,700. And that's quite unacceptable for young Australians, especially wanting to buy their own home.
But also, Lucy, it's paying off the credit card with another credit card, right? And obviously, there's only two ways to do it, which is you pull back what you spend or you increase what the taxes are. The problem is that Labor makes it so politically unpalatable to have any conversation about a reduction in the size of government, that even a reduction over time about the number of public servants in and around Canberra. Why? Because Labor builds that triangle of dependence, right? You work for it, you get the welfare, or they're your biggest client. That is about building permanent majority that, guess what, also leads to your country going broke.
Of course, the economy's tanking as it stands. And it's not just the Labor Party that are invested in delivering and developing this reliance on the government from its citizens. It's the left side of politics, right? It's the socialists. It's that communist style where you need us. And when you need us, then that means you're going to vote for us. So this is the problem that we're in. Whatever happened to the phrase, we've turned a corner that they championed, and they said that things were starting to look good, and we finally started to get to a very steady place within the economy. And the consistent lying, what has been delivered thus far, particularly with this very shady attempt to hide this and bury it in the budget analysis in December, what has been delivered versus what was said during the election campaign are two very different things. You pose the question, why have they been allowed to get away with this? Because we have a falling apart, totally disastrous right side of government or former coalition, 100%. Whatever they are now, whether they'll get back together or not. I mean, we know that they have to, but it's a shambles. And whether they are able to repair it is, another question for another day. But at the same time, are they just rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic? Who's left that's got a decent fabric of moral fibre within them? But it's a shambles. And unfortunately, this is the scenario that we're stuck with.